This is Ian, publisher of In 30 Minutes Guides, including the updated second edition of Social Security in 30 Minutes by author Emily Pogue. Today, I'm going to give a brief overview of the differences between SSI and SSDI benefits as described by Emily in her book. If this video helps, please subscribe and like the video, and let's get started. So, Chapter 4 of the second volume of Emily's book talks about supplemental security income, or SSI. It also talks about SSDI, which is Social Security Disability Insurance. And unfortunately, when the government created the names for these programs, the names sound almost exactly like each other, and it causes a lot of confusion, much in the same way that Medicare and Medicaid cause confusion, because the names are just so similar. And I'm going to try to break it down. Emily, I think, did a fantastic job of doing that. But basically, SSI, so supplemental security income, is for people who are low income, have limited resources, and either are over the age of 65 or are blind or disabled. And actually, if you go to the official ssa.gov website, they have definitions for both SSI and SSDI and who can get it, how much you can get, other information about that. I do urge you to check out the ssa.gov website, but I also urge you to check out the book, which really breaks it down in simple, easy to understand language. And one thing I actually liked about Emily's book and how she differentiated the two programs is that SSDI, which is for people who do have work credits, it doesn't have any sort of income threshold. Like, you could have a Ferrari sitting in your driveway in a 10-room mansion, and you could still qualify for SSDI depending on if you meet the qualifications for the program, which are a work history with Social Security Administration, as well as meeting the definition of disability. Emily does talk about the definition of disability, but also the ssa.gov website has that as well. So anyways, this book, it breaks down SSI versus SSDI. It also talks about maintaining qualification for the two programs, because that is really a huge issue for many people who are getting either SSI or SSDI checks every month from ssa.gov. And the government, they may come back to some recipients and say, maybe you should be exploring one of our programs to get back to work, or do you still medically qualify for disability? And so there's a lot of process around that, and it's good to understand that. For more information about Social Security, of course, I urge you to check out the ssa.gov website, which has lots of information about all these programs. If you want a simplified explanation in plain English, our book, Social Security in 30 Minutes by author Emily Pogue, Volume 2, covers SSI and SSDI benefits, is available on in30minutes.com. Thank you so much for watching.